What is happening? What is going on? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And yeah, what I'm going to do in this video is we're going to create a procedural material again. Let's create something that's pretty cool to create. A few videos ago, we created like a metal material. Now let's create something titanium that looks like titanium. And yeah, it's pretty close to like a metal material, but let's get into it. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just create an object quickly. So Shift A, mesh, and we're going to get the monkey, and we're going to go to modifiers, and we're going to generate a modifier, and we're going to get a subdivision modifier. We're going to make it 2. Boom, right click, shade smooth. Let's go to shading. That's the place where we do all the, and then I'm going to click on the camera and let's delete the camera. Click on our object, let's zoom in, boom, and let's go here. Now let's go to the render, click there and hit brand new. So now we've got this. Let's start creating the material. First thing you want to do is bring the metallic all the way up. That's obvious. And then go to specular, bring the anisotropic up all the way, and you can see how nice that's really looking. So you can close this. Then first thing you want to do is go Shift A and get a color ramp. You know, I love the color ramp. Then Shift A, get a mix color. And plug the result into the base color. And then the color into the factor of your mix color. Bring this there, bring this there. And it's done. I'm just joking, it's not done. We got a few more things to do. Then go Shift A and get a noise texture. And plug the factor into the factor of the color ramp. Then let's move up a bit, go Shift A, get a wave texture, and plug the factor into the vector. Then click on your wave texture, go Control T, and that enables the node wrangler add-on. If you don't have it, go to Edit, hit Preferences, and go to your add-ons and search for node. If it doesn't come up, comment below and I will leave a link to a video on how to get it. Then what you want to do is just click on B and bring this all the way down to somewhere like that. And the second one, bring this one up to about there. And then change this from mix to multiply. And you can see it's starting to look a bit weird. And then what you want to do is bring your black slider in. So bring it somewhere like that. And your white also into somewhere like that. And then your noise texture, bring this down a little bit. Somewhere like that. And the distortion is bring it up a little bit, somewhere like that. And then in your distortion in your wave, just bring this up to about 0.6 and bring the scale up to about 120. And you can see that gets rid of all those lines and makes it look a lot better. Still got it there if you zoom in, but it looks a lot nicer from far. Then what you want to do is get another noise texture and put this here. Go Shift A, get a color ramp. And then what you want to do is plug the color into the roughness of your principal BSDF. So this one here, and the factor into the factor of the color ramp. And then this one, this vector, bring it all the way into that noise texture. Okay. Then what you want to do is this color ramp, click on it and bring this like a gray. And that's starting to look a lot better. And bring this black slider in a little bit. And then in your noise texture, just bring this detail up to about 10 and bring the scale up also to about there, looks good. And your roughness all the way up to about 0.917 is good. And the distortion, just bring it up a little bit to about 0.4 and that's looking good. Then what you want to do is let's bring this principal BSDF here. And let's zoom in, and what you're going to do is you're going to get a mix color. So Shift A, mix color, and then Shift A, and we're going to get a bump node. And plug the normal into the normal of the principal BSDF. And you're going to plug the result into the height of the bump node. Then Shift A and get a color ramp, and another one. And plug the color into B of the mix color. And then Shift A, noise texture, and plug the factor into the factor of the color ramp. Looks a bit weird now, don't worry, we'll fix it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take this vector over here and plug it into the vector there. Not to scale, into the vector, sorry. And then what you want to do is you want to take this vector of the noise texture and plug it in to A of the mix color. And then you want to bring the strings all the way down to somewhere like that. And that's looking quite good. And then what you want to do is bring this vector up a little bit and change this from mix to multiply, and that's looking pretty nice. You can see it's got a bit of roughness there as well, which is what we want. And then what you want to do is you want to bring this white slider all the way to somewhere like this and change it from linear to constant. And then what you want to do is bring the scale up to about there, bring this detail down to about there, and then bring the distortion up to somewhere like that. And there we go, we are done. You can see here, if I go here and I click here, you can see how nice that looks. It's got a bit of detail and it's pretty easy to create. So I'll upload it to the Patreon. If you are a member, you can download it. Supports me in the channel. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed creating this material. Hopefully you're going to use it. Make sure you check out Blender Kits, link in the description. There's 10% off on that link, and it's probably the best add-on in my opinion. I'll make more videos on that as well. And like I said, check out the Patreon, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.